And we're back. So when we left off, they were on the ship called the Dawnskimmer. Captain Gloria Dewbeard was leading them away from pirates, and in the process led them toward a set of islands. And on those islands, she caught sight of harpies flying in the air. And that is where we left off. As you get closer to the island, sure enough, the harpies seem to take notice and start flying your direction. And you see several of them. You can't really make out number because they're all, flying in front of each other. But there's several, and they're flying your way. Do you take any actions, or are you just watching?
I'm gonna get ready for it. I'm gonna have my weapons.
Yeah,
out.
Gordon's gonna take a place where he can fight without slashing important stuff.
All right. So where are you on the boat? Are you going to be in the middle? Are you going to be back toward the ballista?
I'm in the middle.
You're in the middle? All right. So, transition. We have Grodin. He's going to be in the middle, facing forward. Ko. Where's Ko going to be?
I'm gonna be right there. Is fine.
All right.
That's the side that the harpies are on.
They're coming from the front.
Okay. So then I'll go a little bit more towards the front.
All right. Aslaniv, where are you going to be?
I'm going to be wherever next to Grodan.
All right. So we're going to put you right there, right next to him. Holding on to his butt cheek there. And Beskar, where should I put you?
I'm going to be on the other side of Grodan because I'm also going to be a spellcaster right now.
All right.
About time.
We have the captain.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hide behind a pillar or something.
All right, so you're hiding
So
behind the pillar. There we go. So you have sneak attack. The captain is behind the wheel. I have several names or initials that I wrote down, but I don't remember who they are.
Also, before it starts, I'm going to cast Bless on everyone.
All right. Everybody is considered blessed because you'll hold that until they're a good 10 seconds away. But I get where you're going with it. Rocky comes out and he mans the ballista back here. There we go. So he's manning the ballista. Captain's there. Allie is next to her. And the rest of everybody else, I think... Oh, nope. The Orc Boys. The three orcs, affectionately known as the Orc Boys, are on deck. As muscle. Should they get boarded, there is some muscle on... All right. I think that's... Everybody else has gone downstairs taking cover. So now, as you are sitting there, you see these harpies come rushing toward you. And you just begin to hear them squawking and screaming. And eventually, they come flying up and land on the various rigging. They're not landing right in front of you, Ko. They're landing on the rigging. But I don't have... Actually, I do have a couple of those. Try that and see how it works. How do you like the camera bit? Is that working out okay?
It looks nice. I like it.
Yeah. Grodan left.
No, sorry about that.
He's back. So they
I
go.
was trying
They come.
to leave instead.
So they come flying up, and there are 6 of them, and they're sitting in the mast and the various riggings, and they go and just fly in. And before we start attack, you've been holding action apparently. You have 1 action to do, 1 round to do whatever, and then we'll roll initiative. So is anyone taking that opportunity?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Surprise
shoot.
action?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
cast a
Bless on another
spell.
one.
Yeah, you've cast Bless. That's already been done.
Is it a round or 1 attack?
It is for.
You get
a
1
turn,
attack.
Everyone has Bless.
Okay. I'm gonna
I'm gonna
shoot
ca-
one of them.
Aslan's gonna cast Gravity Sinkhole.
Oh, all right. Where are you
And-
placing said gravity?
Trying to catch as many of them in as a 20-foot radius as I can get.
All
Can
right.
you do it above them as to not damage the boat?
Well, yeah, I can place it anywhere.
They're up in the
Doesn't have to
rigging.
be on- it is, yeah, they don't. It doesn't have to be on the ground, and it's just gravity. So it's not like I'm throwing acid.
Well, you could.
I could, but I am going to cast Gravity Sinkhole on them instead.
All right, so you cast it like... Oh, about knocked that one over. Like right over top of this one. He's 15, 20 feet in the air, so you'll definitely miss the boat. It'll be right behind his head, and it should catch all of the crew here, except this guy. She landed on deck.
Okay, that'll work. I'll do that.
All right. It's against AC.
No, they need to make a Constitution save of 16 or higher.
Constitution. All right. Let me... Oops. One moment. Why is that not playing? Oh, there we go. I turned the volume off. That's why. 16 or higher. Here we go. Constitution is +3, so it's an 18. I only do it for each one. So pass, pass, fail. This guy here, natural 1, definitely fails, and pass. So these 2 have failed. They get pulled up even higher, I assume.
Yeah, the ones that fail get pulled towards the center of the.
All right, so we're gonna double that. It gets pulled up here. Here. 3-dimensional is always so fun when you're doing physical maps. That one gets pulled up, sucked up to the middle, and how much damage do they take?
They're gonna take 5d10.
Ooh,
So
ow.
Just kill them all in one shot.
so 29 for everyone who didn't save.
Ow, alright. So there are 6 harpies. So that is 30 and 30 for those 2. Alright. Who's next? Oh, is anyone else taking a surprise turn?
I'm gonna shoot one of them.
All right.
You should have a D4 for attack.
Okay, there's no way I can hit even with the D4. That's a natural 1.
Oof. So you
Your bow breaks.
pull back. Are you doing a bow or a crossbow? What are you using?
It's a short bow.
Short bow. You pull it back, and it catches your face, and you're like, "Ow!" and jerk back, and it just goes wild.
Man,
I did that once.
am I?
Had
Am I
a
still
like
hidden?
scar right here. You are not still hidden because you stepped out to make a shot.
All right.
All right. So now we roll initiative.
Here we go. That's a nat 20 on initiative with a 21 for Groden.
Whoop whoop.
Come on. I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 5.
All right. So we have. I need to roll initiative for the bad guys. Initiative is the dex bonus. 18. All right, so we have 18, a 21. Well, what other numbers do we have? Where's my window? A 6 for Co.
Ko's gonna go.
Beskar's 5, so she's still not last. Azalneve is 16. So we have bad guys. Oh, I need to roll for the good guys. 8. All right. So it is Groden, bad guys, Aslaneve, good guys, Co, Beskar. Put people in order here. So it is Groden first. Bad guys. Oh, poor bad guys. They get to follow Groden. Aslaneve. Co. Oh, good guys. So I'll leave a little gap because I don't have a good guys marker. All right. That is the order.
So, are any of them like? There's only one of them that's on the deck, right?
There's only one actually on the deck, and she is way over here.
Yeah, Groden's gonna hold his action until one of them decides to,
You
or
can
any of
see
them
her,
get into
'cause-
hitting range with him, and then he's gonna let loose.
Okay. So you're holding an action. Bad guy's turn. They are sitting up in the rigging, and you see they are these gray-skinned, emaciated, mostly naked. They do have bits of tattered clothing. Female forms from the waist up. From the waist down, they have feathers along their legs and very bird-like claws, razor-sharp claws, it looks like. And their hair is all matted and slick with grime and blood and bits of meat. And they have this massively receding hairline that gives them this really awkward visage. And you see them, and they all begin to congregate up there and hiss and squeal and scream, and eventually those hisses and squeals become almost symphonic, and you almost get a melody out of it, and it becomes this song. I need everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Is this for charm?
It is a charm effect.
Awesome.
So I believe you have advantage, is that correct?
I do.
Oh,
Is
So does
Wes help?
Aslaneve.
the good
Does Wes
guy.
help with
Yes, you get a D4.
Yes, yes, yes. You get a D4 on that. So
Okay.
pass,
Wisdom saving throw.
fail,
I'm rolling a d4.
fail. Oh my gosh. Fail. Fail. Oh Lord. I've rolled a 3, a
13?
4, a 6, a 7. 13 is the number you need. No, it's one above what you needed. You needed a 12. Pass. Rocky
I got a
passes.
12.
I got
I got a
Wow.
12 with my thing. Did we all save?
So
Beskar didn't.
Aslan Eve has a 27. What did Beskar get?
I got a
I don't-
10.
Oh,
You got a
you
10.
Did you
didn't,
use your best too?
you didn't roll your d4 properly. Just, you
I
know.
didn't? Okay.
No, it's that-
he,
Yes, you did. It's
No, I'm not saying.
D20 plus
Yeah, he
1
did.
plus a D4. Yes, he did. And it still didn't come up enough. So, Beskar, you feel this sudden peace come over you, and you're like, they're not so bad. They're kind of nice, actually. And you begin walking
Guys.
toward them in the shortest route possible.
Guys,
So,
just
on your
works.
move, you must walk to them.
Okay.
All right, that is their action, and they are still up there singing in this weirdly symphonic set of screams and howls and chirps. And it is now Aslan Eve's turn.
All right. So they're still grouped together, right?
They are very much grouped together, yes. Singing in their
So
little choir row, as it were.
If I were to cast a spell acid, would I hit the ship?
You have the potential to. If you hit them, then no, you don't hit the ship. Because you hit them.
Okay, well, I won't do a spell that's directed. Then I'll just cast Gravity Sinkhole again
All right.
in the same spot, catching those 4.
All right. So we have, what was the DC again?
DC 16 Constitution save.
So fail. That pass. Pass. Way over in the corner. Natural 20, pass. 18, pass. So we have 1 fail. Did I miss any? I think that's
Okay.
it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
All right, they're gonna take 21 damage.
21 points of damage.
Four.
So this person. Where'd my pen go? Oh, I left it on the table. Takes damage. Okay. They're sitting there. You see they get pulled up. I don't have any more elevators, but pulled up into that space and get kind of crunched, and they. But that is, she takes damage, and you see a little blood trickle down her chin, and she takes it off and growls at you. She's not real happy with you now.
Good.
So one of the harpies points down at, let's see here. Oh, okay. I see. So the orc, this orc starts walking. So I got to count how many squares. Where was he? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's not going to run, so that's as far as he gets. This one goes 5, 10, 15, 20. Excuse me. 25, 30. Kind of pushes past you. Excuse me, coming through. Allie is going to stand pretty much beside her. Rocky shouts, "Captain, come back! Come back here!" And it is now Ko's turn. You are not hiding.
I'm going to attack it.
All right, you do
Obviously.
not have sneak attack. You are not hiding at the moment.
But I can use my bonus action,
You
hide
could.
again, and then
You could do the
use
whole,
my-
what do we call it? The peekaboo, the patented
Peekaboo.
Co peekaboo maneuver.
That does mean I only get one attack, I think.
So you
But if it hits,
step back behind this, press up against it, go, all right, I can do this, and you spin out.
do I have advantage on any of them?
You would have advantage if you do that at all of them, because they're all above you but within 30 feet.
Alright, so that means I have sneak attack, and I can roll twice, because I need to do that. First one is an 18.
That will hit.
D4.
I know, I just want to see if I get an after 20. I might not. Nope. So an 18. And
That will
that's-
definitely hit. Which one are you aiming at?
Which one is closest? Whichever one is closest.
This one is closest to you. Way in the back, but she's 10 feet away versus these guys who are 15 and 20 feet in the air.
Alright. That is 5d6 damage.
Ooh, nice.
$21.
21
and bless
points
is
of
only for
damage.
attacks, right? You can't add it to damage?
You cannot add it to damage.
That's
That's
correct.
correct.
Okay, so 21
Well,
points of
attack
damage.
rolls and saving throws.
Alright.
So there we go. All right. Damage noted. That hurt.
And then I'm just gonna move back behind the pillar. I'm not using an action to hide.
All right. Yeah, you've already used your bonus to do your patented sneak attack.
Yeah, so I'm just moving.
Yep. So scooching back in and pressing against the pole, going, "Don't hit me! Don't hit me! Don't hit me!" Beskar, you have to move.
I move forward. And I go,
And you
these birds are fine.
You see
birds.
Beskar going, "Oh look!"
Pretty birds.
Can't see how many that is when I put my hand in front of it. All right, let me do this first. You were here, so you get all the way up to the steps.
Do I make a saving throw after the end of my turn, or
Did
do
you
they
take
have
damage?
to- Nope.
Then you do not take a saving throw. Ko, you see your brother climbing the steps next to you, and he just has this glazed look. He doesn't seem to have his sword drawn, doesn't seem to be in any way aggressive toward them. He's just like, "Oh, look, birds."
I've seen what it looks like when people are like mind controlled, right? I know what
You- be-
charmed persons
You
are.
have actually done it yourself, I believe, haven't you? No, that was Beskar. Never mind. But yes, you would know what that would look like.
So-
Yes.
So we'd know that he's charmed and that the only way to fix him is to hit him.
Possible. You would know that he's charmed. You could choose to hit him or not.
Guess you have to wait till my turn.
All right. It is now Roden's turn. We're back at the top.
And none of them have moved.
None of them have moved. They found their little perches within the rigging of the top set mast and are like birds on a wire, singing you a grand chorus symphony in really weird
Beskar
screeches and
Is
howls.
Beskar still concentrating on Bless?
No, he would
Oh.
not.
Okay,
Thank you for the good thought. His mind
So,
went blank.
Would Groden be... He's gonna walk up and just smack Beskar on the head. See if that
Ow,
wakes him up. He wants to bring him... He wants to, like, try and, like, get him to, break out of it.
All right, so you walk up to him and you thwack him on the head for trying to do damage but not trying to kill the poor boy. Roll
He's
an
trying
attack.
to do like subdual damage.
Yeah, roll an attack.
All right.
You don't have a D4. Please don't add a D4.
I think I need to add a D4, but
Yeah.
Oh, nice! You roll for damage. I think
I'm
it's
just gonna roll
your
a D6
strength.
because he's not trying to.
Yeah, it's your strength plus. It's your D20 plus your strength modifier. No, a D4 plus your strength.
I
That's
did a
what it is.
D4, yeah. So that's 3 damage.
Like D20. Wait a minute, that's not right.
Yeah.
3 points of damage. So you do take damage. You take 3 points first, and then I need a Wisdom saving throw from you again, Mr. Beskar.
I accidentally put D20 or D30, but that's not correct. 15.
As he hits you in the head, you look up like, "Ow! What am I doing here?" And you're very confused and dazed.
Get it together, Beskar.
Right. Okay. I'll make sure that doesn't happen again.
It is now the bad guy's turn, and they get to tell. One of them points her crooked finger down at this one and says, "The one with the sword, the big sword. Kill him." And another one points at this one and says basically the same thing. So these two guys kind of look up. Okay. And that was their turns. This one is going to swoop down and attack Ko.
It's pretty rude.
Yeah. 18 plus 8. That's going to hit.
I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke as a reaction
All right.
after they hit me.
All right. And they have these razor sharp talons that come down. She's not hitting you with her fingers, which also have razor sharp talons you see as she's coming near you. She grabs you with her feet and does... Oh, that's not it. I can't roll a d20 for damage, although I'd like to. 4, 9, 12 points of damage for the first hit. And for the second attack, she's not actually going to try to do damage. She's going to attempt to grapple. She gets a bonus while they're they get bonus while they're flying to grapples. So I need an opposed strength check.
Strength, my highest skill.
Or we can do it versus AC if you want to try to be dodgy sneaky. How would you prefer to have avoided this?
I mean, I'm pretty dexterous.
I leave it in your hands. Which do you want to do?
I have a +5 to dexterity, but I only have a plus.
You can roll for it, or I can
0
use a
strength.
stat on your sheet. Which do you want to do?
I'll roll for it. That's all I can do. 16.
16 is a very decent roll. She comes down and grabs your armor and catches, and you are lifted off the ground. She rolled a 19.
Man. Alright, she still needs to make a dexterity saving throw for the Hellish Rebuke.
Yes, that is true. And you are lifted high into the air, and I am out of elevation. Oh, I can use this. Aha. She takes you very high into the air. Let's swap places. It carries you out over the water.
Oh, yeah. So
Rude.
a DC 13 saving throw. Dexterity.
All right. Dexterity. fail. All right. That was number
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Man, it's only 8 points of damage,
8 points is still damage.
but it's fiery damage.
Still very much damage. All right. That was her turn. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one at the bottom that I keep forgetting is going to rush forward and take a pot shot at Beskar, I think. With her hand claws. Hand claws do a little different here. Ooh. 21 to hit.
That hits.
And it does 2d6. 3, 9, so plus she does 12 points of damage and is going to take a second attack at you instead of trying to grapple you. In her other hand, she has this club. She swings the club at you for 16 plus 6, so 22. Ouch. I'm rolling great tonight. This is awesome.
Yay!
Sorry. For, let's see here, D8.
Was that 22
7 plus
total?
3. Yes.
So we did 12 points and then 22 points?
No,
or
she
what?
did 22 as an attack versus your AC and did 10 points of damage. So 12 and 10.
Okay.
So she comes up to you and claws with one hand and has this club in the other hand and just conk on the back of the head.
Okay. That's not fun.
And 1, 2, 3. The fifth one, the back guy back here, comes flying around, still in the air, and hovers over Aslaneve.
Oh no.
Yeah, she's going to swoop in. She's going to swoop down, do an attack, and swoop back. So, first attack, 17 plus 8 is going to hit, I believe.
Yeah.
This is bad because if I'm rolling this well now, later I'm gonna like not be able to hit anything. It's all gonna come back at me. 8 and 3 is 12 and 3 is 15. Does 15 points of damage?
Okay.
And she's gonna
I can
grapple
cast
you as
Bane if you want to feel that again.
I gave Ko the option of a stat from the sheet or a strength saving throw. Which do you prefer to do as she goes to grapple you?
What's the difference?
I don't know. You tell me. What do you prefer? Just trying to be fair. If I gave her that option, I'll give you the same option.
What would I be rolling? I mean, it wasn't.
It's either going to be your AC, just straight AC, or it's going to be a
we're gonna do
strength
my-
saving throw.
Oh, AC definitely.
All right. What is your AC?
21.
21. Your AC is 21 right now? Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy
I've got-
crap. Yeah, she goes to hit you and
It's
bounces off
it's
of you.
upsetting that
No, right?
it's upsetting that I have the lowest AC out of the entire party.
I've got a lot of magic armor.
You do. I remember the brooch I gave you, yes. And the energy around you shimmers and vibrates as she tries to grab onto you and misses.
I miss my helmet.
All right, that is all the bad guys, finally. Aslaneve. She flies up 10 as her final movement, still gets 10 feet above you, so she's not right beside you.
Gotcha. All right. So it's my turn now?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay, so there's one right next to me, right?
In the
Hovering.
air, but yes.
Okay. I am going to cast. If it'll let me. Azani's Necrotic Lance at her.
All right.
It's versus AC, so I need to roll. Does a 16 hit?
It just hits. Yes. You see the green bolt come out of your hand and right through her, and where it pierces her, she begins to bleed this really nasty, putrid gray blood, like this red-gray mix.
She
But
takes
it does-
22 damage.
It does pierce her. That was number 5. All right. Noted. It is now the good guy's turn. Oh, do you have any bonus you want to do or something?
Oh no, I was going to say that ends my turn.
So he's going to move here. That one's already there. They come up behind Grodin, draw their swords, and attack. 17 plus 5 is a 22. 10 plus 5 is a 15.
The 22 hits, the 15 misses.
First sword comes up and pierces at your side, doing 8 points of damage. The second one clanks against your armor as you bat him away. And you see the orcs that were previously on your team fighting you. And as soon as they finish their swing, they just kind of glaze over and start walking toward her. You do get an attack of opportunity on one of them. They have finished their attack, and they're now
He's
moving
gonna
on.
backhand one of them, like he did with.
All right. Roll for attack.
All right. Seven.
You go to swing, and the other one grabs your arm. No, brother. Catches your arm and prevents you from actually doing damage. All right, that was good guys there. These two go. Whoops. Right underneath her. He's going to follow. And as Allie gets close, the harpy holds her hand out, and this yellow ray comes out of her hand, and Allie vanishes. All right, that is
Well, that's not good.
Oh, Rocky. Rocky has a ballista. He turns it, die, you putrid wenches! And fires the ballista, which is at disadvantage because it's a very large weapon against a very tiny thing. But, oh, that's too bad. A natural 20 and a natural 1 at the same time.
You're the worst.
Oh, that actually hurt because a ballista doing max damage. Can you imagine what that? He fires
Yeah,
it.
we can imagine Jerry.
He fires it, and this bolt just goes flying. I mean, hundreds of yards out off course, and all right, that was Rocky's turn. Orc number 3 reaches up to the captain and goes, "Captain, snap out of it!" and tries to hit her. 16 That's going to hit. And she takes 3 points of damage. Wakes up. Oh, I got to roll. See if she does wake up. She does. She is no longer charmed. Oh, I dropped it. It's a smear, but that's okay. Captain is no longer charmed. And she, what? No! Grabs her sword. She has moved. She did not take her action, so I will let her take her action as swinging it. Oh, she can't. It's 10 feet above her head. She swings anyway, but whoosh, misses. All right, that's the good guys. It is now Ko's turn.
Awesome. I'm being held in the air, right?
You are being held in the air, and she has taken you well off the ship.
Okay, am I still... Okay, so I'm still technically being grappled by her.
You are being grappled.
Can I attack while grappled?
Yeah.
I'm grappled?
Grappled means
Do I
you do
have to-
things at disadvantage, but that's it. You are going where she goes and do things at disadvantage.
Do I have to attack her specifically?
No. You can fire at someone
Alright.
else if you want to.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
Okay. At
second
who?
level. At one... Is there one that's on the ground?
This one is in front of your brother, facing off with him.
Okay, yeah, I'll shoot at that one. All four.
All right.
darts. And they automatically hit.
Yes, they do. So how much damage did you deal to number 6?
$15.
15 points of damage. 5, 10, 15. There we go. She's looking a little scratched. She does not appear to be worse for wear, but... All right, Beskar's turn. You are now fully alert and have a really stinky harpy. She's putrid smelling. You can smell the decay and rot on her as she has bits of bone and blood and crud stuck in her hair. She looks up at you.
That stinks, lady. And then I hit her with my sword.
All right.
19. I can't. Does that hit or do I need to?
A 19 definitely hits.
All right.
And that is number 6.
8. Plus anything? Plus 1. Six damage.
All right.
So I'm gonna do 2 weapon fighting.
Yes, you do.
17 to hit.
17 is enough.
All right.
They don't appear to be very well armored. They pretty much have their flesh hanging out all over the place. So they're not
7 points of damage.
terribly hard to hit. She looks about half bloodied. You see, as from where you've hit her, cut across her, she's bleeding, not profusely, but it's trickling down her chest, and she's like,
That's not a pretty sight. I was walking towards you. All right.
all right, that is Beskar. It is Grodin's turn. Oh, you have bonus?
Yeah, I wasn't having any specific plans on using it. Has anybody been hit? I have, actually. I'll use
I
bonus
haven't.
to heal me.
Okay.
Hit, but I'm okay.
They don't want none.
Oh!
And then I get some health.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Grodin, before you start,
Yes.
you hear one of them focus on you as a reaction. So this one is going to focus on you, and start singing and chanting right at you. It sounds very melodic. It actually doesn't sound like screeches. It actually sounds like a song. I need you to make another wisdom saving throw, please.
17.
That fails.
What?
It's DC 12 plus 1 for every singing harpy. So there are 6 of them. That would be 18. So that fails.
That's basically impossible for me to make. Oh, God.
So you glaze over and go, that is so pretty. Because it's this one, you're going to be walking toward her, not necessarily toward the first one available, but you're fairly close. You
That's
saw
not
what
good.
happened when you reach your destination. So you begin, oh, that is pretty. Excuse me. And you push past the orcs and you stop there. Oh, and I knocked her off her pedestal. Go back. That is so
So I'm gonna
pretty.
do some damage so I can make another save.
And as you get there, he holds out her hand and a yellow beam comes out. I need you to make a... No, is there a save for that? There should be a save for that. Closer. Once reach the hard place. No. You are a willing creature at this point because you are charmed. You wait. Do you have advantage to that?
I rolled advantage.
Oh, well, that sucked. You are willing because you believe her to be a friend, and you are off the board.
Well, damn.
She turns, begins flying away. There are now 1 fewer singing harpies.
Oops.
All right. This one
Wait,
commands...
that was a reaction?
That was a reaction. Well, yes, a reaction to at the start of your turn. They can use a reaction to focused luring song.
Oh. Interesting.
Basically, it's a chance to find the biggest threat and neutralize it, and you were the biggest threat.
Uh-oh.
So, bad guys is 2, 3, 4. So they're going to make attacks on... Actually, this one, it's her turn, so she's not going to participate. She's going to drop Ko.
Great.
So
Into the
there's no
water?
roll for that. And
There's,
you are...
there's no, like, reaction to grab onto her, so
Sure.
I don't die.
You can try that. I'll give you a DC of 15.
And is this...
A dexterity
What is-
saving throw. How dexterously can you... and grab her claw.
Let's see.
Come on, Ko, you can do this.
Dexterity
Definitely.
saving throw. That's my best save.
Let's try it.
Should be able to...
Oh,
Come on.
Oh, so you...
Do I have advantage on dexterity saving throw?
You sploosh into the water.
Do I take damage?
I would say no. You're not high enough up that water becomes hard as cement. You just are high enough up that it would sting a little.
Alright.
From a certain distance, water becomes fatal, but you weren't that high. And she stops singing and flies away. All right, so she's going to command the two orcs to attack Beskar. So Beskar, you take.
I'm gonna die.
Well,
Why'd I cast Healing Word? I should have done Cure Wounds.
I don't know. Oh, because it was a bonus.
Oh yeah, bonus action.
14 and 16. Do either of those hit?
It's 16 hits. I think. I just
All right.
did the wrong thing.
Wrong dice. Don't
If I
want to
remember
do that.
correctly, off the top of my head, 16 is my AC.
So one of them
Yeah.
clanks against your armor, and it hurts, but it doesn't cause damage. The other one pierces at you and does 7 points of damage.
Okay, could be worse considering two full-sized orcs just attacked me.
They're kind of half-hearting it. They're like, and they've met the command, which is attack you, and then they begin wandering over here. And once they reach there, each of these swoop down, and a yellow beam comes out, and these two are gone.
What just happened? Did they get beamed up by aliens?
They're being beamed up and carried. Oh, I knocked over another one. There we go.
What is happening?
And they seem satisfied and
Aliens. It's aliens.
begin flying away.
Did Ko get?
No, I got
Taken.
dropped. I'm in the water.
She got dropped over the overboard. The captain shouts, "Don't let them escape!"
Okay, it's not my turn, right? It was just.
It is
attack.
now Ko's turn. No, wait a minute. Yeah, Ko's turn.
All right.
Wait a
I'm gonna
minute. No,
swim
it's
to the
not.
side
I
of the
apologize. That was that. Aslan Eve never got
The
his
orcs-
turn. I apologize. I skipped Aslan Eve. In that
It's all
whole
good.
mess. So Aslan Eve, before all that happens, what are you doing? I can put the characters back if you want a position of relativity and all that stuff.
No, I'll attack the one closest to me again.
Okay.
I want her to die. Does a 22 hit?
22 will hit. And that is
Okay, I'm gonna
number. Yes.
And I forgot to tell what I'm casting, but I'm casting the Necrotic Lance.
Okay.
Okay, and she's gonna take 14 damage. Wow, I got 3 1s in that. Sucks.
You see it pierce her skin again. She's not happy with you, but she's not. She's bleeding from the 2 holes, but doesn't look in fear for her life. All right, now these 2 fly off and suck up the 2 orc boys. Now there are 2 fewer singing. Ko, it is your turn. You see the ship slowly moving past you.
Yeah. Can I swim towards the ship and climb the side?
10 feet. Yeah, you could do 10 feet by the time it gets there. So you are able to do so. You get about here by the time it. And there are ropes, etc., hanging, so you can grab one. Give me a strength
Alright,
saving
am I-
throw to see if you can hang on to it.
I'm gonna fall back into the water.
Possibly.
I fell back.
No, you survive. You it's tough. You're not able to climb up, but you hold on to it.
All right. Am I on top of the ship? Like, am I standing or still on the side?
You're on the side, climbing up like a rock climber, like
Yeah,
a
I'm
rock
gonna use
wall.
the rest of my. I'm gonna take my action to finish climbing the side.
All right, so you are now on board.
And that's it, because that's all I can do.
All right, you have a bonus action if you need it.
I mean, the bad guys are leaving, right?
There's still some on the ship.
All right, I'll hide as a bonus action then.
Okay,
There's
so
not very much
you
space.
get next to the wall and hunker down, crouch down, and hide. So you are officially hidden. We'll say the wall gives you a little bit of shadow. All
I
right.
look like a barrel.
Yeah, you tried to look like a barrel. All right. Beskar, you have one right in front of you.
Okay, and the ones that took the orcs away, they are escaping?
They are flying away. They're over here. Where's my pen? There. This direction.
Okay. How far away are they? Are they more than like 120 feet away?
No, like 20 feet, 30 feet off the bow of the ship.
Okay.
They are here, but further
Might be
out.
the best thing to do, but I'm gonna cast Shatter on them
Okay.
because I was told I heard don't let them get away, so I'm not doing it. And I don't know how they did it, but they seem to have my friends. So, or the crew at least.
Oh, wait a minute. One of the orcs has to come back because she already has Groden. She can't be carrying. Oh, I knocked him over.
He's dead.
I missed that Gordon was abducted. Okay, then I'm definitely casting Shatter.
One of them already had. You see these, as they're flying, you see these gemstones around their necks, and gems around these bracelets they have on their wrists, and the ones that are flying, you look and you notice they are glowing a brilliant yellow.
All right. I cast Shatter on him.
All right.
Con save of 14.
Con save. Sorry, I was thinking armor. I'm like, all right, roll it, but no, it's for me. 6 plus Constitution. It's not gonna be enough. I can already tell you that. So yeah, not enough. And I need the second one too. For how much?
15 points of damage. I always roll low. I got 2 2s out of that.
15 of damage. One of them is looking in pretty bad shape. The other one is still flying away.
All right.
They're both still flying, but one is like trying to keep her wings moving.
As a bonus action, I will
Just to get them back in camera so you can see. Yoink.
can't do much to help
This one is
bonus
having
action. I will say-
problems.
Did you rule that we could do cantrips as bonus actions as a spell?
Cantrip
or...
as bonus? No. I mean, you can do it if you have a cantrip that is a bonus action. Then you can use it.
I must have misheard you earlier in the one shot. You said someone said something like that.
You can't do
Yeah, I
two
had-
full power spells in the same turn. You can do a cantrip and a full power spell, but the cantrip has to be a bonus action.
Yeah, it's because I had bonus
Okay,
action
okay.
cantrips.
I read that wrong as cantrip is as a bonus action.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have a bonus action that will help that. I can just I'll just yell, "They have Grodan, get them!"
Do they have
So
Yeah, they abducted him, and from what I can tell, they abducted him and put him in the necklace they have around the neck, and one of them is looking really bad. So, whichever one can attack both of those that are escaping, we should do it.
whose turn is it?
it is now the bad guys. As Groden has been absorbed. And they fly another 40 feet. They have 40 feet airspeed. This one's going to attack Beskar. So it is A 12 plus
Nope.
8 is 20.
How do they have pluses? Okay. Yeah, that hits.
They are mean little buggers. Doing 2, 3, so 5, 8 points of damage. She's not flying, so she can't grapple you. So she's just going to swing again. For 12. I'm assuming a 12 misses.
Yeah.
So she swings a second time at you, but you're able to pull back and duck out of the way. That one's going to go after Aslaneve. Aslaneve does... Oh, a 3. I told you, I'm rolling. 3 plus 8 is 11. That's not going to hit you, is it?
Nope.
So she's going to do it again and actually try to grapple you. 17, 23. There you go.
There you go. Now I'm
Now she's got you. She starts flying over the edge. She only gets that far. All right. So Aslaneve, you are grappled and pulled up and hauled off the edge of the boat.
okay. I don't want to be grappled, so I'm just gonna dimension door.
All right. Hold. It's a full action, right?
Yes.
All right. So, bad guys. Aslaneve's turn. Okay. Aslaneve's turn. Where do you want to be?
I'm gonna teleport right back where I was.
And you hear her squawk. Wah! Like, what the heck? And she's looking around going. But you're back.
I'm like, yeah, no.
You were over here. Sorry. Oh, I have not been doing captains. The captain raises her arm. It's the captain's turn. And she draws this curved metal stick and holds it forward, and it goes this massive boom. The smoke plumes out the end. And she does plus 5, 21. Yes, it is. She's aiming at that one. This one over here. And it's going to do 5. I think that's enough, isn't it? Nope, not quite. Okay, so 5 plus 3. Yes, it is. So this one, and she plummets into the water. All right. That's Captain's turn. Rocky's going to get a turn. He's going to fire the ballista at the second one that's flying away at disadvantage. Nice. Plus 3 is 15, which is enough to hit. Oh, that's going to be pleasant to see. I don't have enough D6s floating around, so I'm going to do this in the roller. Oh, 2, 2, 2, 1. That could have been so much better, but still, 12 points of damage. That is enough to make that one in a very critical state. The orc is going to pull a crossbow. He's going to fire. 16 plus 3. That's going to hit. 6. That is enough. Further out than that, but I'm keeping it on camera. As that one hits the water, Mr. Groden, are you still with us?
Yes, I am. I had to cough.
You feel yourself confused, but emerge from something, and you can't breathe. You're cold. You're stuck in the middle of something, and you feel yourself being tossed around uncontrollably, like in the middle of a whirlpool. Eventually, you burst forward out of the water, and you are in the water.
Am I near the boat?
You are about 10 feet from it. Well, actually, no, because you were way out. You were a good 40 feet from it. I just put it back
He's
on
going
camera.
to swim as fast as he can towards the boat.
All right. And let's see. That is... So you are back in the game, so I can at least put you back on the map. Zzz. Yeah, that's... I believe that would then be... I'm trying to remember whose turn it was. I got confused. That was the good guys. They were firing at her. That's right. So Orc also comes flashing back up to the top. And it is now Ko's turn. Oh. He would have stepped forward. She would zip, pick him up and fly away. How far did she get? She would get 15 feet. So 5, 15. You get an attack of opportunity, Beskar, if you want to take it. You are muted if you didn't know better.
Oh, yep, I take it.
Okay.
And then how many bad guys are left?
Really?
They are all flying away or dead at this point.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the one that stole that guy.
That stole... Oh, the one that just
The
sucked
one-
him up? Okay.
The one that just picked him up.
Yeah.
Did we get Grodan back?
Yeah.
He is in the water.
I'm swimming towards the boat.
Natural 20.
Nice!
And that's with sneak attack.
With sneak attack. And this one is
that
number
is-
6. She is not in good way.
That is 5d6, and then it doubles, right?
With... Yes, anything that you roll, including the sneak attack, is going to... You can either roll it twice or just double the number, however you prefer.
I'm gonna... Yeah, so 30 points of damage. So...
Nice. And this guy pops back into existence and splashes forward. All of them have fled. There is one flying away
Well, I have another attack.
over here. Oh, that's true. All right. You see another one flying away. She is further out than this. I just put her back on camera. It's probably 40 plus however far you are. So how far are you? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So she's 80 feet away-ish.
Yeah, my short bow has...
Oh, yeah. 80 feet's no problem.
It's a range thing. That's a natural...
Nice!
Another natural 20.
Another critical hit. Oh, my goodness.
Now,
Hey,
this one isn't
Beskar?
sneak attack.
I don't want to
Yeah.
hear you ever telling her that she's going to KO again, because 2 critical hits in a row at a very clutch moment.
It's Groden. It's the one who
Yeah.
always says.
Yeah,
I mean,
Groden.
Say that. I'm the brother, so I do teaser.
Two times is still
Two-
not enough to say that she's not going to co. Remember the flying snakes where I critted like 5 times in a row? Like,
I know,
I
that
think
pissed
you're
me off so
cheating.
much. All right, how much
Okay,
damage?
so that is...
I don't see what you did
7.
there. Oh, because you didn't have
I
sneak
rolled-
attack.
So I rolled the d6 twice,
Okay.
but you only add the pluses after.
Yeah.
So 7 points of damage.
So 7 points of damage. That is not enough. She continues flying, so on her turn she'll continue going. That was Beskar.
Bring me down, Beskar.
I will cast. What do I have? Guiding bolt. The one. Is that one still flying?
This one is still flying away. Yes, and she's like 40 feet off the edge of the boat. I have her on camera, but she's way out there.
I will cast guiding bolt at it, which is a
What's the range on guiding bolt?
120 feet.
Oh, definitely enough. Yeah.
$21 to hit.
Nice. All right. Roll for damage.
$13 damage.
And as she hits the water, Allie pops back out. And they're all dead or gone. So we're out of combat. The captain goes, "Quick! Pull down the sails. We have to stop. Man overboard!" She starts yelling and heads back up to the steering area, begins trying to pull the ship around to get it to at least stay within range of everybody. The orc that's left and Thormund and a couple others that went down below deck come running up, and they begin working the rigging and slowing things down again. Eventually you get things... I just realized the music stopped. I just now realized that. You get things kind of back to normal. They're able to throw ropes down and help Groden and Allie and the remaining orc back in and get things back to normal. Here, catch! He throws a line down to Groden.
Yeah, Groden grabs it, and he's still swimming and getting ready to climb.
The captain looks over at you guys. We scared them off, but they won't stay. They're hungry. They won't stay gone for long.
Aslan he like dusts his robe off, and he's like, "That wasn't so bad."
We'll have to get everyone... Once we get everyone on board, we have to get through this as quickly as possible before they get their courage back and come back. Is anyone permanently missing, or is everyone accounted for? Rocky looks up. We got them all. We're good. All right, well, let's get people on. Come on, hurry! And everyone goes to the edge and starts helping everyone on.
It takes like 3 people to get Groden up.
He can pull himself up. He's not like Ko.
Okay, that's pretty rude.
Does he need to make a strength saving throw to find out?
I feel like you should.
I think so. Give me a strength saving throw for the fun of it.
Strength or athletics?
If the water is pulling at you, I would say it's strength, because it's pulling at you, trying to suck you back in.
I cast Bane on Groden.
You don't need to. He already rolled a 5.
If it was in athletics, it was a 13.
Oh, you
That's
also
only
are
one
able to
higher
get
than
up,
me.
but you don't come flying up the rail. You are... Oh, no! Lost my footing. Oh, okay, I'm up. Got it.
That was only
He
not
also has
graceful.
more gear than Ko weighs, so
This is true, but
How
you're
many
not
weapons do
graceful
I
about
have?
it.
How many weapons
he's
do I
rarely
have?
graceful.
Oh my goodness.
And he's still disoriented because he got zapped into a rock by a harpy.
Right.
Way to make excuses.
Did any of the harpies? Let me look on the map real quick. They did not land on the deck, did they? They all splashed in the water. All right.
Aslan was like, that was really bizarre.
I've never known them to have any kind of magic items before. They usually abduct us and carry us away, but presumably to feed on us. But I've never known them to have magic before. That's scary. That's new.
That was unnerving. Disorienting, even.
I agree. We have to keep moving as quickly as possible.
It's like, what's the matter, Grodan? You don't like pocket dimensions?
Pocket dimensions? The captain asked.
I am not a fan of magic being used on me.
Well, he turns towards the person asking pocket dimensions.
The
and he's
captain,
like,
yes.
well, a pocket dimension is, and he like goes on to explain.
About 2 minutes
You
into
ever
it, she glazes over and goes, "Oh, okay. Sorry. I've never heard such a phrase."
She was like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Sorry.
It's fine. I have to learn to, to make things shorter.
So she's behind the wheel, trying to steer everything through. Allie is soaked, and she gets up and, comes up to the table. "Thank you, Captain. That was a little scary. Let's find our way out of these shallows before we get stuck here forever." She pulls on Aslanev's sleeve. "Come on, I need some help."
All right, let's go.
So she takes
Any
you out there
help,
and
sir?
starts asking you to measure the angles between the sun and this and that rock and this rock, and she's giving you a couple different navigation tools and is asking you to make measurements of various things. And as you're doing that, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna go
Grodin's
back.
keeping an eye out for more harpies.
I'm gonna heal myself.
You say you're going to kill yourself or heal yourself?
Heal myself.
I was about to say, I mean, you didn't do that bad, man. Like, there's no need to get that drastic.
All right, so you heal yourself. Grodin has positioned himself, I'm assuming, like at the front, keeping an eye out on the island as it kind of, as the ship is there, the island is going by, and he's just watching the island. You see several bird figures, assuming to be harpies, in the distance, flitting in the sky. They're large, and they flip around and squeal and scream at the ship, but they don't approach again. Anyone else do anything else?
I'm gonna check if the hull still has damage that needs to be fixed.
You get down to the lower deck, and there's a good 2 inches of water in the bottom of the ship. There's a hole somewhere. It's not a big hole, but it will need to be repaired.
Are any of the guys? Did any
the
of the
ship-
crew that ran down there do anything to fix it?
Yeah, the one that went with you originally, I'm trying to remember, I think that wasn't Allie, was it? That was not Allie, because Allie's navigator.
No, it was probably the guy who was doing the rigging.
Yeah. Looks over at you and, says, "The wood is over on the second floor behind the third barrel," and he tells you where to get wood and nails and pitch, so you can pitch any holes and then put wood over it to try to seal it off.
Alright.
So you go get that, and you begin patching. Grodin is keeping security. Aslaneve is steering. What are you doing, Beskar?
Helping anywhere I can. I can help with the ropes if I need to.
All right, so the captain's yelling out, "We got to get through here fast, people. Come on. I need more wind in the sails. get some better angles on that, and begins telling him how. And so the guy leans over. When she says get more wind, what she really means is we need to. You can feel the wind blowing over here. We need to catch more of that. We need to tilt the sail. And he starts telling you how to tilt the sails just right to catch as much of that as possible. And you pull on the rigging, and sure enough, the sails get full and taut, and the ship picks up a little speed, and you see the island slip by a little faster. And you, after a good hour or so, you feel that the ship is moving fast enough the harpies couldn't catch you if they wanted to. And you're far enough away that you're okay. You feel safe now, and you kind of sit back and relax and are able to breathe again. Anyone doing anything, or are you just resting?
Well, I
Resting.
think it's probably gonna rest.
You kick back and rest, and the captain...
Is the boat repaired, or does it still need help?
The boat is being repaired down below. That's what Co and crew are working on.
Are we past where are we out of danger from the harpies yet?
Yeah, you believe the harpies you're able to rest and relax. It's an hour or so later, and they're far enough away that you think they couldn't catch up with you even if they wanted to.
Grodin's going to go below and try and help fix the boat, and then also check on Borko.
Okay. You are able to do so. They as you get down there, start telling you, where hold this board here and move this over there, and hey, get those boxes out the way. We got to see where that other hole's coming, other leak is coming from, and try to, keep things moving as best as possible. Eventually, the hole is fixed and found, and you believe that everything is watertight once more, and you are on your way to Luskan, for better or worse. And I think that's where we'll probably try to wrap up. Or is there something else? Sorry.
No, I think no, but Allie, as the new turns to Allie, and he was like, "Are harpies a common thing?"
Not generally. They habit that island. We try to avoid these islands for that reason. But, desperate times, desperate measures, that whole thing,
Well, at least we were capable of fending them off.
Oh, I know. And thank you so much for saving me. I don't know what happened. I was there 1 minute and gone the next. Next thing I know, there's water all in my ears and mouth, and I can barely breathe. It was the craziest thing.
Yeah, they looked like they had magical items.
Where
Don't
would they
think
get
they're
such?
clever enough.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, I don't believe they're clever enough to have made that on their own. So
I hope not. That would be scary if they've learned magic.
I agree. So, also, apologies on my poor navigation skills earlier.
We all make mistakes. I should have caught your mistake and corrected you, but I was so much in a hurry I just nodded right along. I should have done differently. It's on me. I'm the leader. That's what leaders do.
It's all good. Hopefully, I'll be a better navigator in the future.
I'm sure you will. You'll get the hang of it. You're doing pretty good so far. Well.
And then I guess we're just, Aslan's just gonna help wherever Allie tells him to be.
Okay. She, after gets course corrected and the shallows drift back into deep water, she's not stressed over anything anymore and heads down and says, "Well, Captain, I think I'm gonna call it a night. It's been a long, harrowing day." Captain nods. "I'm gonna stay up here for a while. I just don't feel right going down right now." So she stays up there and just kind of watches as the moon sets in front of the ship. Eventually they correct and the moon drifts to the side, but you find yourself heading north once more.
Grodin's just gonna try and commune with the War Master again, maybe under the moon or something.
All right. So you're sitting like out on the deck or something?
Yeah.
All right. You can sit out on the deck, focusing on the sword. Roll another religion check. See if you figure out how to attune yourself to talk to the War Master. This is a new thing for you. You've never done this before.
19.
19. You're sitting there and thinking about the day's events, how you got absorbed into a thing, and you begin to kind of focus on that and kind of asking for guidance in your own mental way. And you feel a very meaty hand on your shoulder. You hear in your ear, "You've done very well."
What do I do when I return home? I do not believe that I am worthy to be War Master.
Are you calling
I
me a
doubt
liar?
the council will think. I am not. How do I prove to the council that I am worthy?
You show them the sword. You have my blessing. You need none other.
I will do my best to earn that blessing and ensure that it was given wisely.
You will do well. And the pressure on your shoulder dissipates.
All right, with that, Grodin's gonna. He's actually gonna go down and sleep next to Borko.
Okay. You do so. It's probably a little more spacious there. It's not necessarily more comfortable as the ship does rock back and forth a bit. Things kind of topple around. You find yourself sliding across the floor every now and then, but it's not too bad. Borko nudges you like, help me, kind of like this is not comfortable territory for him, but he's okay. He's not hurt or anything. He's just like, this is not good.
Yeah, he's gonna give him, snack and, just like cuddle up next to him, just kind of like, rest on it. He's not gonna like spoon with his ox or anything. He's gonna like, do like a thing where he rests on him.
Yep.
That's what I've imagined he's done.
That's what I've imagined.
What a
he's
precious
doing
creature.
Every single time.
No, he's
No,
like,
he
leaning
he
up
leans
against
his
like a
back
pillow.
on them. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And it comforts Borko too. So
Spooning the ox, I can't. Okay.
No.
So-
No, Aslan Eve. No.
So now we're safe.
You are at the
And-
moment.
At the moment.
you
So
think.
I am going to cast Sending to Nethys.
Ah, all right.
Is that
Any
a thing
plane.
you can do?
And I can it's any
He is
plane.
familiar with her?
And I
It is-
intimately know her. So
But
You
isn't she
do?
not a person?
Intimately?
You can try. It
all I
does
have to
have.
do
It
not
is a
roll
different
1.
plane of existence, so she has a 5% chance to fail, which is a 95% chance to succeed.
But
You
I
want me to
also
roll a
thought she
D100?
wasn't a person.
I'm gonna roll a d20. Don't roll a 1, because that's 95%, right?
Yeah, that works. 6.
All right. You cast sending,
And I'm going to tell her.
and I need to see if sending. What's the wording on it? I don't have the wording in front of me.
Oh, to cast Sending?
Yeah.
Sending. You send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature of which you are familiar. Creature
Creature.
hears the message in his mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you,
Does
and
not.
can answer in a like matter immediately.
Yep. So you are familiar with Nethys, and you would know. It's interesting.
Sorry, guys.
Would you know that? No, you wouldn't know that. So okay, you can send the message. You attempt to do so. You feel this connection in your mind.
And I say, What's going on? What have let me see. What's going on? What have I done? Why won't you answer me? And why is the book blank?
All right. So many questions. And you expect me to just answer to you like a slave. It's the other way around.
Got more spell slots. I cast sending again. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to do what you ask, but it's not a straightforward path.
No, I suppose it's not. Break the curse, then we'll talk. Until then, I will find my own way.
All right, and
Yeah.
Azaneve doesn't. At that point, he realizes that she's not going to be helpful. He's like, well, I guess I better get some rest. And Azaneve goes below deck, puts on the necklace, and goes to sleep.
So you go below deck, and where are you going to sleep? Are you going to sleep in the bunk room?
Yes.
So you go below deck, and one of the guys there, let me show you your bunk. You're over here. Takes you over to a fairly nice little area. He's not shoving you in the corner or anything, but it's just a hammock with this little bag that hangs off of it that you can put your pocket supplies in if you want to. And that's it. It's just a hammock and a spot. But it's comfortable. You get in the hammock and, for all things considered, the day you've had, it's a pretty comfortable spot to sleep.
All right, I do so.
All right. With everyone dozing off, the lights fading on the evening, waves crashing quietly against the boat, you hear them, and it lulls you to sleep. And I think that is where we'll end for the evening. Thank you guys very much. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, except for,
Plus-
that was the most boring combat Grodin's ever had.
I know. And I kind of felt bad, but I didn't, but I did.
I was so upset. That's the first time I've never been able to hit something. Well, no, it's the second time.
No.
Because the stupid, the resurrection sickness fight was awful too, but goodness.
That one, I think that was more interesting because you were actively annoyed at that. Like, you were mad.
Oh, I was mad at this. Like, I used my only action in the fight to get you back in the fight.
And you did damage.
But if you hadn't done that, he would have taken one more step closer, and he would have been the one that went. So you actually saved his bacon.
Which I guess is, that's what Grodin would have done anyway, but,
Exactly. We all have a purpose. You're not. Your purpose is not ranged
I don't
combat.
like fights when Grodin isn't effective. Like, there's only been 2 of them at this point. Like, pretty much every other fight he's had.
Oh yeah, he's been dominant. That's why I gave them the necklaces of absorption, because I had to find a way to neutralize you somehow or other, dagnabbit.
Well, you found it. I feel like we're going to see every person with a necklace of absorption from now on.
No, but that you may see at least one more before the end of the campaign. But I promise you I will not abuse said thing.
Speaking of, did we manage to loot any of the...
That's why I asked how many of them fell on the boat, and I got looking at the map. Let me see if let me switch
None
back
of them
over.
fell on the boat.
Yeah, because I haven't touched the map since. Zoop.
Because in hindsight, we probably should have pulled up at least one.
No,
But
they
We
were
fell
too
into
busy
the ocean
pulling-
and sank.
Yeah. They were too busy pulling up the people and getting the hell away from the Harpy Island.
Right. I mean, you could stop and go fishing for them if you want to.
No,
But-
we couldn't.
Yeah, Captain wouldn't let you. She's like, we're moving on. We are moving out of here. The end.
we could use it to keep Borko with us wherever we go.
I've been trying to sell you one for 3 different stores, and no one wanted to buy one, so I gave up.
It was expensive.
Wait, you tried to sell us one of those?
Yeah, Jerry.
I don't remember that.
It cost more than what I had before I spent. half
You
my
could
money.
sell some of the crud you're carrying around. Ko's got 3 magic swords. You've got a dancing shield that you never use.
Wait, I have the
use it.
shield now. He gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
That's
Aslaneve has a
that's why
dancing
he-
shield that he never uses.
That's why
No,
his
he
armor
did. That's
class
because
is
AC so
21.
high.
Oh,
No, wait.
true.
I never gave Aslaneve the dancing shield. Did I?
Didn't we sell it? I
You
thought we
did
sold it.
because
No.
you didn't
I thought we
because you
traded
ran
it.
out of you didn't have enough attunement slots for the blanket, so you gave me the shield.
I don't.
I
I
still have
never-
the shield token on the
I
desk
remember
to
that.
remind me that somebody has the shield. So
I'm
somebody
pretty
has
sure
it.
I remember that because you did give it to him because of the blanket.
I have it
You
in my
wanted the blanket
inventory.
more.
You
still.
chose a dream
Wanted your
blanket
dream
instead of a
blanket.
shield.
Yeah,
I'd like it more.
I don't think I would have. Did I?
That's what you did.
but you did.
Huh.
What you did.
Because you ran out of attunement slots. So you
Yeah.
were like, well, it's either the blanket or the shield, and you gave me the shield. And wore the blanket instead of choosing AC.
Yep.
What is my other attunement slot tier then? Because
The
I have
you have
room
the
for
hat of
both.
disguise, the blanket.
Hat of disguise, blanket.
It's your character sheet. You tell me. What do you have you tuned?
The animated shield, the hat of disguise, and I don't have the blanket on D&D Beyond, but that would be the third one. And since it's not a combat thing, I can just choose to attune to it for one night, and then use it, and then unattune to it later. I
Right.
figure. So I don't even
'Cause
need
I've-
an attunement
I've-
slot open for it.
Because I remember you giving me the shield.
I actually remember that too, but I don't remember why.
I don't remember that either.
I was like, that's why my AC's so damn high.
Because I've had mine at 16 this whole time.
No, he didn't give you that. He gave you that stupid the magic tool.
I mean, I have that too. The tool was mine to get from the get go.
Yeah. You gave me the sphere when we were in the Underdark, and I was mad, and I was all like, "Yeah, I don't want you to have this. I don't want you to have any magical artifacts." And then I gave it back to you because I was attuned to that, and then I found the shield, and then we found the blanket, and I gave you the sphere of many things because I did not have any more attunement slots.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
why.
you also gave him the shield.
Yeah, I
don't
was
have
like,
the
I wouldn't just add
Well,
the shield to add the
Somebody,
I remember
somebody
you
still
giving
has
him
it,
the
and there's
shield.
only one. So figure it out by next game. How's that?
Yeah, that's fair. I think
Okay.
both of us.
All right, guys, you have a good night.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here
Good
as
night.
well. Thank you guys very much. Yeah, thank you again, Syrinscape. Just kind of touch on last bits there. Start playing games. Start playing .games. Check them out. Great site to find GMs and people like me. So have a great evening, and we will see you all later. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.